Okay, guys, so we're gonna be trying a different series of mics. So this one is the Omni mic, which basically films in a radius view. So now we're gonna switch over to the front mic. So now we are recording on the front mic. This is what it sounds like that. And then now we're gonna switch over to the rear mic. And that is what the rear mic sounds like. Okay, so we're going to go back over to the Omni, okay? And we're going to go to plus 12. We are now on plus 12, still talking at the same exact volume. We are now going to go to minus 12. We are now talking at the same volume, but on minus 12. We are now going to go over to the front on minus 12. This is the front on minus 12. Now we're going to go over to the front on plus 12. This is the front on plus 12. We're then going to go to the rear. This is the rear on plus 12. Okay, the rear on plus 12. We're now going to go over to minus 12 on the rear. We are now on the rear minus 12. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Omni and we're going to go back to just 0. And I have my old mic that I used to use, okay? And I have a different mic that I started using. This video, I actually wasn't going to plan on uploading it, but we're actually going to upload it because, like, why not? Okay, so I'm just making, like, funny things, apparently, now. So I got to get my, I got to get a USB thing. So for this mic, I always used a little USB adapter thing that goes to C into USB, right? This is what I always used to do with this microphone from all our past videos and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to hook this thing up and we're going to see how it sounds compared to the Omni. I'm probably saying that wrong. The front and the rear mic for my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I also do want to clarify that, okay, this is now the USB mic on 0. This is standard, nothing else. This is me, what I've normally used. It's the phone's in the same position the entire video. So now we're going to go to this mic on plus 12. I don't know if that's going to be like crazy sensitive for this microphone, if it's going to be too sensitive. This might be what I use for ASMR. Who actually knows? But now we're going to go over to negative 12. We're on negative 12 for this microphone, and it is still showing up that it's picking up ridiculously well. So I hope that this microphone sounds correctly. We're back on 0, and we're going to switch over to the Bluetooth microphone now. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so now I am on the Bluetooth microphone. I don't know if it's going to sound better than any of the microphones, if it's going to sound better than this one. I don't know how these are going to sound. This is also going to be a test for me. But I know that that microphone also does ring. We are at 0. We're going to go over to plus 12. We are now on plus 12. And again, guys, during this entire video, the phone has not moved a spot. It has been in the same spot the entire video. I accidentally just popped off the pop filter for this thing. Oopsie daisies. We are now going to go over to negative 12 on the Bluetooth microphone, and this is what it sounds like. Again, I don't know if this one's going to be higher quality. It was more expensive than any of these mics, other than my phone being $1,500. That, I guess, if you want to count that as being costing of the microphones as well, then therefore those would be the most expensive. But we're now back on 0, and as far as a external microphone, this one is the most expensive one. So I'm curious to know if it's going to sound better than this one, which it should, because this one was bought at actually Five Below, and is one of the main microphones that I've used, as long as like a couple of the things that are actually good from Five Below, because I like to buy stuff from Five Below and check out to see if they're well. Other than that, I'm curious to see if my phone's microphone is going to sound any better than what this one would sound like. So now that I've done that, I hope you all enjoyed this video, because it was a funny skit that we did, and yeah. A funny skit that I did. Getting some ASMR involved in this. Oopsie daisies. Here we go. That's pretty good. Anyway, so I'll see you all in the next one.